Hello, people of YouTube. Welcome to my live today on Saturday, the 6th of September, and it is just 4 o'clock in the afternoon UK time. So I was here last night and I promised some people that I'd be back, and that's mainly why I'm here now. So I don't know how long I'm going to stay. It all depends on whether or not people show up and ask me questions so we can have a conversation together. If not, I'll be more than happy to also resume my day doing other things and come back some other time. But let's give this a chance for now. And so, for those who don't know me, I'm a therapist and coach. And I do my best to spend my free time both here on YouTube and also on TikTok to organize lives so that I can discuss anything to do with mental health, therapy, mindset, mindfulness, psychology, human behavior, relationships, understanding the mechanics of the mind and why we feel the way we feel, why we think the way we think, why we behave the way we behave, why we interact with one another the way we do. Once we can understand those things, everything is much easier and makes more sense. And so I'm going to start the live the way I always start the live, by reading and commenting on my own post. I am both on TikTok and YouTube. And so the post that I put out today on TikTok goes like this. The first one goes like this. The problem is not that there are narcissists and sociopaths in the world. The problem is that the world is run by them. This is to highlight how we live in a society that is broken. We have been led to believe that people look after us and care for us, but it's not true at all. Now, more than ever, we're able to see through the matrix and realize that, indeed, we've been lied to forever in regards to everything. The government, the media, the news, the newspapers, school, education, history, everything was always ever a lie. And so if we really look at how society is structured, it is designed in the way to manipulate and use people for the profit and the benefit of some handful of people at the very top. But everyone else are just there to keep the machine going. And you can see this in so many aspects of society. Look at food, for instance. All the biggest food companies literally poison people with their stuff, and they don't care because they treat people like cattle. And that extends to information and history and whatever the news tell us, and everything pretty much. And so this is not to disempower people. On the contrary, is to realize that if we have that awareness that society is broken, then first we stop believing that it's there to help us, and we start to change it, to work on making it a better place for everyone. And so this is one of the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing now. One of the secret aspects of my work is to somehow spread an awareness of people's mind, understanding how the mind works, so that we can stop reacting to one another. We can see through the illusion, through the lies, through the propaganda, through the manipulation, and we can start to reconnect with others, with self, and with our purpose, with joy, love, happiness, and all of those things, and health. And so, yeah. There are narcissists and sociopaths in the world. The main problem is that they run that world. That world is created by them, for them, and we must find a way to change this. And I believe that the newest generations are on it. If there's anyone, can you tell me if you can hear me well? I'm always unsure about the volume of my live, so please, if you don't mind. Next post that I'm going to read up and comment on goes like this. It is not your job to change others. It is life's job. So this is to highlight how we try to always help people, fix them, and change them. And we don't realize that it's not for us to do that. We can't change people anyway. We cannot change others any more than they can change us. We can influence, we can inspire, we can show them how we do things, and hopefully some will follow and some will not, and it's okay. But we cannot change people. We must accept them for who they are. We must love them as they are, or leave them. It's very simple. But we must stop trying to change people. We do this because we are projecting, and it's very human, of course, to want to help people who are in need. But we must remind ourselves that if they haven't asked for it, we shouldn't push it on phase. Lynn, hi Didi, hear you loud and clear. Fantastic, thank you Lynn, and hello as well. Finally, the last post that I'm going to read for now goes like this. Never quit is blind heroism and stoicism. Quit what doesn't serve you is wisdom. And so we are, again, raised in a culture and society that is all about being strong, brave, never quit, never give up. And this is not correct. There's a time and a place for everything. There's a time to not quit, and there's a time to quit. There's a time to not give up, and there's a time to give up. It's not about our attitude towards everything. It's about choosing the right attitude for the right circumstances. And so we want to let go of the things that doesn't serve our well-being and happiness, as opposed to being stubborn, thinking, I've been taught to never give up, so I'm going to keep doing that thing, even though I hate it and it's not working out for me, but I will keep doing it. Otherwise, I'm not good enough. And yeah, something that I wanted to mention. And so, just so you know, guys, I'm here to take questions. So if anyone has any questions about anything at all, do ask me. My specialisms are depression, anxiety, addiction, anger, self-sabotage, and anything to do with stress and trauma. However, I'm happy to discuss about any broader topics. So if you want to talk about low self-esteem, about procrastination, about imposter syndrome, about any of those things, it's all parts of what I talk about. Which is essentially understanding ourselves, understanding how we can ameliorate our reality by changing how we see ourselves in that reality. Muscle Dreams. Hey Didi. Hello, Muscle Dreams. So it's a bit quiet for now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read another free post. And hopefully by the end of it, some people in the background would have found the courage or the inspiration to ask me things about their life so that I can help them out. The reason I come here is precisely for that. My first motivation is to really do my best to give out some help as much as I can within that format. And so, yeah, do ask me. If you don't ask, I can't help. And we all need some help. So, next post I'm going to read goes like this. The way out is within. So this is a very mysterious post, very poetic. But essentially, if you want to come out of our problems, we want to find the solutions and the tools that exist inside of us. So inner work, meditation, mindfulness, but also self-reflection through therapy and regression and all those things are how we get out of the situations that we have created for ourselves in this life. So the way out is within. Next. Loneliness is the awareness that something is missing in this moment. Mindfulness is the opposite. And so now we're tackling loneliness, and loneliness is a mental and emotional state. It's not a physical situation, because we can be alone and feel great. And reversely, we can be surrounded by people, even people that we know and love us, and still feel lonely. And so loneliness is essentially realizing that whatever we're doing